Hello yet again. It's funkdoc one more time. This is going to be my last Power Grid game before Thanksgiving, as we have a 4-player game on USA with a pretty straightforward east to west config, one of the more expensive USA options. We have green, red, purple, and aqua. As always with the USA map, this is a pretty good golden rule in general for USA map. Barring maybe, I can think of maybe one specific 2-player map. Where you would want to start in Santa Fe. But other than that, you never want to start in the Southwest on USA. You corner yourself, and it's a really expensive corner. Stein gets the 4 for 8, standard price. 3 for 4, also standard price. I'm not going to fight harder for those. I think if you want to do a 1 build on this map. Hi again, it's me, Josh, and this time we're doing another 2-player game with teokop. This one is on Germany, and it's with a map config that's not as punishing as some German configs, but should still be decent. Yeah. Once again, I end up starting with the 8. I was just busy explaining the YouTube thing to our other players. Hey, teokop doesn't buy coal on the 5 again. Yay. Alright. Which means I'm going to once again do the thing of buying 4 coal, and then I could get, I'm guaranteed some kind of decent build when I can afford a $9 connection. If you buy 5 coal, on the other hand, you're going to screw yourself. That would require you to need a $5 or less connection, which likely won't be available, or will be in a really bad spot. amitss1's build is reasonable. If someone wanted to get really greedy, they could build Billings, but I don't think that would be a good move. You'd rather fight people in the cheaper east. Ooh, I actually get a good build here. I think this is... what do I do here? Kansas City. This is Oklahoma City plus either Kansas City or Dallas. And I think Dallas might serve me better. I don't know. Nah. I'll do Kansas City, because I think then teokop would want to fight Stein in the east before trying to target me in Dallas. I would not be the most obvious player to target right now. Anyway, 35 is going to go under the deck. I need to start actually updating the plant tracker here. 35, and then 11, 13, 22, 30. Ooh, 11 is bad news. Although, it's very good news for me. 10 is actually going to go for a fight here. And then after that, I think one of these players won't buy a plant, and the other one will buy the 9 or something. 9 or 7, something like that. Stein does not bid for the 10. I think amitss should bid for the 10, though. I feel like these players need to bid a little bit in the 10 in this situation. Yeah. I'm expecting it to go for like 13, 14-ish here. You don't want to drop the last player 13 at cost, I think. Anyway, 11, 22, and 30. Yeah, can you see why this is going to be my last game tonight? I really want to just relax and get into bed after this. Man. And amitss will buy... Actually, amitss might... Yeah, I think 7 is the buy here. But with amitss already having the 3 and the 9 don't fit well together. If they want to power 2 cities this turn, then the 7 is a better choice. It's effectively the same thing as the 9, but with better turn order. Meanwhile, Stein will just power 1 city again. So what I'm trying to do with the purpose of this build, the Kansas City, Oklahoma City build, it's very much in the middle of the map. I have a lot of different expansion options both ways. I think I'll just take all the 4 call. Yeah, sure. I'm kind of a hedge here. I'm not really sure. Like, I could go a number of different directions next turn with my plant purchases. Yep. amitss does the obvious build there. Just a cheap city to get to 2. Since there's no one really threatening their territory at this point. Yes! Teokop does what I was wanting them to do. There we go. Fight Stein in the east. Alright. I do want to get Dallas, though, at some point. I don't want to do it yet, though. I don't feel like I need to pull the trigger yet on any more building. 13, 22, 30, 32, 40. So 35 and 40, the 2 plants under the deck. Pretty oily step 3 market thus far. I don't want the 13 because the 13 does not pair well with the 8. This, on the other hand, I can do better with, because with this, I could just, like, not run coal this turn and go low in the turn order, just firing the 22, my 2 cities for free. And then I get another turn to wait on the plant market and see what happens. Ooh, that's a monster. This should go for a lot of money. 29 on turn 3 is super valuable. It's really efficient, and it's a potential endgame plant. Remember, you can get to 17 cities with 4, 6, 7 in terms of capacity. So 29 is a plant you could potentially never have to replace. And it's, again, super efficient, like Omega moneymaker, particularly at this point in the game. And Stein gets hosed. Here, I think Stein's move would be to buy probably the 9. Yeah, I was going to say, the 9 is exactly the move that Stein needs to make. Stein had to buy a plant to move the market. 9 is a lot better than the 6 because oil's so cheap right now. I will actually, again, like, there's no reason for me to build because powering, like, 4 coal, okay, 3 coal to power 4 cities is not efficient. So I want to see what the market brings in on the next turn. Stein obviously had to build into Savannah for sure. And I'm not going to build so that I can take turn order here. Teokop will fight in the east, I think. I mean, I'm okay with getting 22 here. It's alright. A hell of a lot better than 13, at least. So, okay, now we know that 46, then 44 will be the next two plants. I don't want to touch the 30 at this point in the game. This is a little more interesting, but it's a bad fit for me. Bad fit for me with my green plants. 3, 9, 4, 3, 4. Yeah, this is really bad for me now because, yeah, this kind of sucks. Like, this is a little too early for the 32, I feel. I will actually pass this. I mean, Stein's in a better position to take it, but I don't know. I just feel like... And I guess this might be kind of the downside to the early green plant, is you're not in a good position to get one of these big capacity plants. You'd rather just build and make use of your green plant. However, with 25 coming onto the market, that is a good sign. Although there is a very good chance that 25 will get pushed off the market on the next turn. That's a possibility. I want to buy max coal because I'm going to fire 3 this turn, and I'm going to build 2 cities one way or another. Luckily, I'm definitely getting Dallas. The cities that are most important to me by far right now are Dallas and Omaha. Omaha is the one that gives me the connection into the Northwest. So obviously Dallas. And I think Omaha is the other clear choice. Santa Fe for Emmets. I should have thought about that. Probably a mistake not to take Santa Fe on my part. That was a little too greedy, I guess. The extra coal will put me in a good position to win 25 come next turn. Ew. Awkward spot for me. Stein actually puts in a bid on the 20. That surprises me. Because this is going to hurt Stein's building flow right now. This, though, I'll bid on. 39, 44. 36 was the new plant that came in. Okay. I did not think Teokop would buy a plant, but 33 coming out on the market this early is big. Also, I'm pretty sure I've already lost this game now. The problem for me was that like the big 5 capacity plants didn't really fit with what I was trying to do with the green plant. So I don't know what the heck to do right now. Mm-hmm. Teokop's in a really interesting situation. They might actually come back to win this game. That 33 was a shocker for me. That's so rare that that plant comes on before step 3. (15+22) is okay as a stall combo because it's like the 25 but with better turn order. Problem is, how can I get a 5th city? I actually do have exactly enough money to jump into Phoenix if needed. Okay, I get Houston, so I'm fine with that. I feel like Stein has to be behind now. He's playing the opposite of his usual strategy here. I just want to make sure I get Houston. I get my 5 cities for step 1. That's what I really need. Man, that was a wild-ass auction there. And notice Amitss didn't build. This is why I stored all that extra coal last turn. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to pass on all of this junk. 16... I mean, none of these other players are going to really have any use for 16. I might in theory, but 16 is not going to really add anything for me that 15 already doesn't. You know? $26, though. This will be interesting. 11, 12, 16... 26. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, it looks like this game's between Amitss and teokop, I think. All right. Like, I'm just not winning a stall, so this is going to be dumb as hell, but I think I have to do it. I knew I had to do it to him. That's not what I wanted to see. I just knew, like, I'm not going to win a stall, so I had to make a move. $39 under the deck. Literally, what the hell do I even do here? Kind of forced to buy this, though. These other players obviously have no reason to buy any of these plants. I mean, I am set up to at least make some decent money, and I have building options. But even still, I really don't like my position in this game. I still feel like teokop has to be the favorite here. Trash comes back in at 3 per turn now in step 2, so 30 is sustainable. Ed's price. Teokop thinking I could build to 12 this turn. No way, I can't build to 12. Depending on what the other players do to block. I mean, I don't know. Nah, it's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah, that 18 drop was a disaster. What was it, 17 and 18 that both came or something? Or 18 and 19? Some crap like that. And I don't have a goddamn reason to build. Getting pretty well blocked in the east, which is why I at least have the west. Stein not building. I can build one more and still keep my turn order, and that one more... Actually, wait. No way. Yeah, that one more is going to have to be Cheyenne or Denver, one of the twins. Whichever one of the twins. $38, so we know all the 4 plants are in the game now. $37, okay. So 26 is on the market as of now, but it's not likely to stay on. Stein's obviously gonna like max out the coal here. No reason not to with the 20. Like you treasure any chance you get to get coal that cheap. Okay, never mind. I have no reason to store any extra coal in the 15 now because 16 might stay on the market next turn, in which case I'm gonna desperately need that plant. Yeah, I mean, I feel like teokop is just the massive favorite in this game right now. They have a super efficient 2 endgame plants here. Yeah, no reason for me to build. Play the turn order game. Teokop gets South Florida for an easy 2 more cities, yeah. Get to 11. Oh, Teokop opts to... Actually, staying below Stein, I think, is the correct play. That's very, very good on Teo's part there. I'd be okay if 21 came next turn. If 26 stays on or if 21 comes. Actually, 14 can't drop either. So now, really, 23 is the only true dud left that I can't buy in this scenario. Like, I don't know though, because it looks like we're gonna have enough money for an earlier than usual end. We're not gonna get as many chances for step 3. Hey, guess what? 14 came and it got kept off the market, but what? Oh my god, you have got to be shitting me. The one. Well, no, 27. No, actually, 27 would not have blocked 26. 23, the one possible plant that could have kept the damn 26 off the market. That or 21, but again, I would have been 21 and 24. I would have been okay with one of those plants. Those are at least possible endgame plants. I mean, I'd kind of have to buy this, I guess. Oh my god! Why? Oh, Teokop. Oh, you know what? Teokop can end the game this turn. That's right. Not that it matters. I still get last place here. I don't understand this at all, but sure. I think I need to attack coal and get rid of my green plant. Wow. 31 was the last plant left there. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. That was pretty goddamn wild. Obviously, I'm going to put the 2 coal, the 2 oil, the max oil in the 26, of course, would be, you know, other oil plants in the game. And then, question is, what to do here? I think the answer is to buy the extra coal, so that way I can keep 15 around for another turn. Yeah, I think this will be the play. That's a very surprising play that could possibly maybe put me back in the game. Because now teokop has to kind of build to justify using the 23. Very surprised about storing the 2 uranium on the 23 also. So teokop could not end the game, but almost. So their base capacity is behind Stein's, though. Stein is actually back in this game. I really thought Stein would have been screwed after buying the 20 immediately, both the 32 and the 20 in the early game. I thought that would have screwed him. But now he has the highest base capacity of anyone going into step 3, so he could win this on the next turn. I just want to make sure I'm bottom, though. Absolutely want to make sure I'm bottom. There's 39. What I need is to fish for a 7 plant. teokop comes out with a... Wow, what a bid. I would have thought Teo would try to go for the 7 plant, since they're obviously loaded. Teo clearly has a ton of money, but the problem is this. Stein can get to 17 more easily. Yeah. 46. Okay, this is a plant that I need. The fact that Stein's bidding on 46 makes me wonder if he's angling for 18 on the next turn. Uh, 39, 46. All right. Well, there's one of the duds left, 35. $36 is safe for Stein in this situation. Wow, Stein can't afford a plant? Okay, that means 36 it is for me. And that tells me that the play here is replace the 15, get a little more use out of the green plant. And then 50 comes on next. If it doesn't end this turn, it'll definitely be an 18 kind of game, though. Though I think... we'll see about teokop's money. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, I only need to buy 4 coal. Oh man, Amit's just saying how much money they have too, so I think Teokop's just going to end the game this turn. So I am technically going to. Okay, what's this? Yep, and Teokop does the obvious end, yeah. Alright, so I technically finish above Stein. Even though I suspect he might have been ahead of me on money. Wow, Emmett's actually won. Wow, I did not expect that. I thought Teokop was going to have the lead from that, you know, getting the 13 and the 30 and the 33 all together. The 23 buy was the mistake. Very surprising. I thought this was Teokop's game all the way. Although, because of tail buying 23, I mean, that was able to let me finish ahead of Stein in this. Somehow. Although, yeah, Stein was ahead of me on money anyway, so he would have finished ahead of me next turn for sure. We were both behind in money, though, compared to the top two. Anyway, yeah. Congrats to Amitz. Did not expect that, and I will see you later. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.